Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Andy McNamara, and boy, have we got a great matchup for you today. The fans are piling in, and it looks like we are ready to get things started. Let's go ahead and get down to the field. Here comes the kicking team. He boots it away. He catches the kickoff. He's put to the turf. First down and 10 to go. Hands it off to the left side. And he is eventually brought down. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10. Hands it to the runner on the right side. And he's brought down. That brings up second down. Two backs for the offense. He hands it off to the right side. That's the end of that play. That will be good for about 6. The offense comes in on third down. He steps back to pass. Howard on the reception. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Carroll. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Motion for the offense. Pitch to the right side. And he is tackled. Gain of 12 on the play. One back deep for the offense. On the handoff. And he is down. Gain of 10 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. They'll run a counter play to the outside. The ball comes out, and the defender got him down. Gain of 11. The offense lines up on first and goal. The handoff is made. Touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. The kick is up, and it sails through. They'll strike first with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He sends it off. The kickoff is fielded. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line. Blake drops back, flings one, and it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10 for the offense. Blake steps back into the pocket, tosses one short, breaks away from the first defender, and he safely steps out of bounds. Gain of 11. First and 10. Blake on the handoff. The runner breaks free. Gilmore brings him down. Gain of 11. Fourth play of the drive. Hands it to the runner on the right side. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That's good for about 2. Memphis makes their way to the line here on second down. Blake steps back into the pocket. Shakes off the first tackle. He finds the target running deep down the sideline. Batted down and incomplete. Sixth play of the drive.
Hike.
He throws one with some air under it. He makes the reception, and the tackle is made. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10.
Sit hut.
Tosses one short. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That gets us to 2nd down. 2 backs for the offense. Blake gives it away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Thomas. Gain of 14 on the play. The defense comes in a 4-3 set.
Sit hut.
Blake gives it away. And he's stopped up around the 20. Short gain of 2. 10th play of the drive.
Hike.
Blake drops back. Play action fake. He sends this one into the center of the end zone. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. 3rd down. 2 yards to go. He tosses it off, and it's picked off by the defense. And he is down. Setting up shop from the 20. Player in motion.
Sit hut.
They'll run a counter play to the outside. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 14 on the play. The defense lines up in a 4-3.
Go.
He makes the handoff to the left side, and he'll be tackled near the line. That's good for about 2. That marks the end of the 1st quarter. A tight race so far today. Operating from under center.
Sit hike.
He makes the toss off to the right side. Ripped to the ground. That will go for about 8 yards. 1st and 10.
Go.
He'll pitch it off to the right side. And down he goes. Gain of 8 on the play. The offense lines up on 2nd and short.
Go.
Finds a receiver along the sideline. And the tackle is made. Gain of 14 on the play. 1st and 10. On the handoff. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That'll go for 9 yards. 2nd down. Just 1 yard to go.
Hike.
He gives it to the runner on the right side. Ripped to the ground. That'll go for 9 yards. 8th play of the drive.
Hike.
He gives it to the runner on the right side. And the tackle is made. That'll be good for a 1st down. The offense sets up under center.
Go.
Right side handoff. And he scores. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. The kick is up. And it sails through. They'll extend their lead with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is caught. And he's tackled. Memphis getting set to start off this drive. Blake drops back. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Taylor. That will be good for about 6. Second down. 13 yards to go. Blake drops back. Flings one. Tipped away and incomplete. It's a third down coming up for Memphis. Steps into the pocket. Looking for a target, short over the middle. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will be good for about 6. Fourth play of the drive. Off tackle run to the outside. Memphis busts through, and it is a touchdown. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. Memphis eats away at the lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. He'll field the kickoff. He's put to the turf. First and 10. Motion right. Hand off to the left side, and the tackle is made. Gain of 4 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. He makes the handoff to the outside, and he scores! The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Go!
Here's the kick, and the extra point is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. He boots it away. The kickoff is caught. And the tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Hike!
Blake gives it away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Thomas. Gain of 6 on the play. The offense coming in with a 2-back set. Blake on the handoff. The tackle is made. That's good for a gain of 4. A fresh set of downs for Memphis.
Go!
Blake gives it away. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Small gain on the play. Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go. Pitch to the right side. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. And the defense will call timeout here. That will be their first of the half. That'll bring up third down. Third down. 2 yards to go. He drops back. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. It's caught, and he will be taken down. Tackle made by Thomas. Gain of 8 on the play. The punt team makes its way up the line.
Go!
He makes the punt. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He makes the throw over to the right side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense.
Strike.
Finds the target up. Intercepted. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Memphis gets set to start off the drive. Blake drops back. Touchdown, Memphis. The offense sets up for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. Memphis eats away at the lead a bit. The offense lines up to kick it off. He'll send this one deep. He'll field the kickoff. Breaks away from the first defender. He's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. He drops back to pass. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10. QB back to pass. The pass connects. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. Gain of 15. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. 1st down and 10 to go. And the ball is batted down. 2nd and 10. He drops back into the pocket. Tipped away and incomplete. 3rd down and 10 to go. It'll be a run to the left side. Wright wrestles him to the ground for the tackle. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Throws the ball. Got 2 hands on it. Complete. Caldwell with the tackle. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10.
Strike.
He's got a receiver on the right side. He snags it out of the air. Touchdown. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. There's the kick. And the kick is good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. He kicks it deep. The kickoff is fielded. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Blake slings it, and Wade snags it. Complete. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will go for about 5 yards. Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. The ball is caught, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Memphis calling timeout. That will be their first of the half. That will keep the chains moving. 1st down and 10 to go. Blake steps back into the pocket. And he snagged it. He'll be tackled near the 45. Timeout, Memphis. They'll have just 1 remaining. Gain of 14 on the play. The offense sets up in shotgun. Blake drops back. And he's got it. Wrapped up to the ground. Tackle by Pierce. Memphis calling a timeout. That will be their 3rd and final timeout. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense is set to try a field goal. The kick is up. And it sails through. Memphis eats away at the lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. The kick sails deep. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled here. First and 10 for the offense. Hands it to the runner on the right side. And he's stopped up around the 20. The second quarter comes to an end. The offense lines up to kick it off. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is caught. And the tackle is made. First and 10. Blake on the handoff. And he's tackled here. That gets us to second down. Second down. 14 yards to go. Pitch right to the runner. Rodgers brings him down. Gain of 5 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Blake drops back. Throws a pass. He pulls it in. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Thomas. Gain of 14 on the play. Blake gives it away. He sheds off the defender. Tackle made by Pierce. Gain of 12 on the play. A nickel set for the defense. QB back to pass. Blake slings it. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will go for about 5 yards. Second down for the offense. 14 yards to go. Toss to the left side. Gilmore makes the tackle. That will be good for about 6. Memphis makes their way up to the line. He makes the toss off to the right side. Tackle made by Rodgers. That will be good for about 6. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Blake drops back. Tosses it off to the right. And it's a Memphis touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. It's up. And the extra point is good. Memphis eats away at the lead a bit. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He sends it off. The offense will start things off from the 25. Player in motion to the left. Outside handoff. He's finally taken down. That will be good enough to move the chains. First and 10 for the offense. Go! He'll pitch it off to the right side. And the tackle is made. Gain of 7 on the play. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. Second down for the offense. Takes the handoff. Breaking out of the tackle. And he's finally stopped after a great run. Gain of 15. Fourth play of the drive. He hands it off to the right side. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. That will be good enough to move the chains. Fifth play of the drive. Go! He'll toss it off to the left side. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 6 on the play. The offense lines up on 2nd and short. He hands it to the runner on the left side. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown. They'll opt for the single point attempt here. The kick is up. And the kick is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. Here comes the kicking team. The kick sails deep. He catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. They'll start things off from the 20. Motion right. Blake drops back. Finds a target short along the sideline. And he safely steps out of bounds. Gain of 6 on the play. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. 2nd down. 13 yards to go.
Go!
Blake gives it away. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will go for about 5 yards. Memphis makes their way up to the line. The runner takes the toss to the right. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down. 3 yards to go. Hand off to Collins. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense sets up under center. The runner takes the pitch left. Stopped before he could break free. Short gain of 2. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. He hands it off to the right side. Gilmore makes the tackle. That will go for about 5 yards. That will do it for the 3rd quarter. 2nd down. Blake slings it. Collins makes the catch. Memphis busts through, and it is a touchdown. They're lining up for the 2-point conversion. Makes the handoff. They successfully convert the 2-point try. Memphis eats away at the lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick sails deep. The kickoff is caught. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. They'll send a player in motion. He'll toss it to the back. And down he goes. Small loss on the play. The offense comes in with 2 receivers.
Hike!
Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Pass complete. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 11. The offense sets up with 2 backs.
Hike!
Outside handoff. Shakes off the first tackle. And he is finally dragged down. Good enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10. He stretches the handoff to the outside. Ripped to the ground. A flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. They're going to flag the defense for a face mask there. They'll accept the penalty. 1st and 10 for the offense. Hands it off. Broken tackle. He's finally taken down. Gain of 15. First down and goal for the offense.
Go!
He stretches the handoff to the out, and he crosses the goal line for a touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after.
Hike!
There's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score adds to their lead. Here comes the kicking team. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. He'll field the kickoff. And he's brought to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Hike!
Blake on the handoff. He'll be brought down up near the 50. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. Blake drops back. Breaks away from the first defender. He fumbles the ball. And down he goes. Thomas on the sack. That'll bring up third down. Third play of the drive. He drops back. Blake pulls the trigger. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense will attempt a difficult conversion here on 4th and long.
Hike!
Floats one. Batted down and incomplete. They'll come up short on 4th down, and the defense will take over. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. He makes the handoff. He's finally taken down. That'll be good for a 1st down. 1st down and 10 to go. He hands it to the running back. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Carroll. A huge pickup there by the offense. Third play of the drive.
Go!
He hands it to the runner inside. And he's gonna be tackled just short of the goal line. That gets us to 2nd down. A 2-back set for the offense. QB back to pass. And down he goes. That's a sack. Loss of 7. A 2 tight end set for the offense. He drops back to pass. He makes the throw into the end zone. And it's dropped by the offense. Incomplete. The offense is lining up for a short field goal. There's the kick. And it's good. That score adds to their lead. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick sails deep. The kickoff is fielded. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. Memphis gets set to start off the drive. Blake steps back into the pocket. And he's going to throw this one away. Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. Steps into the pocket. He's got a target near the 25. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Timeout, Memphis. That will be their first of the half. That will keep the chains moving. 1st and 10 for the offense. Blake steps back into the pocket. He's got single coverage deep, looking to make something happen. And it's deflected down, incomplete. A two-back set for the offense.
Hike.
Blake drops back. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Incomplete. A lone back for the offense. He steps back to pass. He tosses a floater. Tipped away and incomplete. Sixth play of the drive. He throws one with some air under it. He pulls it in. They covered a lot of ground on that play. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Blake drops back. He tosses a floater, and the receiver just can't find the handle. Eighth play of the drive. Blake drops back. He's looking for a receiver deep down the sideline. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Blake steps back into the pocket. Penalty marker on the... Intercepted! And he steps out of bounds near the 35. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Don't see this very often. The offense called for pass interference. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. The runner takes the pitch left. And the defender got him down. And it's a Memphis timeout. They will have one remaining timeout. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and short for the offense.
Go.
Hands it off to the left side. Caldwell with the tackle. And it's a Memphis timeout. That's their final timeout. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st down and 10 to go.
Go.
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. 2nd down.
Go.
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. The offense comes in on 3rd down. 7 yards to go. And he takes a knee. That'll bring things to a close for us today. For everyone here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara, and we'll see you next time.